Happy Thursday and welcome to my video. Hello, so today I wanted to talk about something very important, and that is trees. No, I'm just kidding. But I do want to but I do want to talk about something very important and fun, and that is nature and creation, and this little revelation that I had. Yes, I am from South Africa, and my childhood consisted a lot of going to the beach, going to mountains, having picnics, swimming, all of those outdoorsy type things. And as kids, of course, you love doing those kind of things, you know, get really muddy and just explore your world. When I came to England, there's not much like that kind of stuff. I mean, there is the sea and there are mountains or hills maybe in some places, but it's just not the same. And I remember the first time I experienced something as crazy nature-wise as that was when I went to this place called Avebury. And Avebury it's a henge, so like Stonehenge, but it's kind of the less known of the henges. And I remember going there camping with a friend, and it was just so beautiful, and you could see so many stars, and it was just amazing. And then I went to Bangladesh. And of course, Bangladesh, as some of you may know, is abundantly blessed with water and sun and rice fields and lots of nature, and it's absolutely beautiful. You see the moon, the stars are incredible. There's countless stars in the sky every single night, and it was amazing. And I guess that time, because I'd spent so long in England, I'd forgotten how beautiful nature can actually be and how much it makes me so happy. And so over those 3 months that I was in Bangladesh, I fell in love with the moon. I thought I just liked nature as much as anybody else, but it turns out I think I like nature a little bit more than everyone else. And so I fell in love with the moon, and there's an actual word for that, and it's called selenophile. Yeah, which means lover of the moon. So I fell in love with the moon, and I fell in love with nature, and I came back to England, and I kept thinking to myself, like, is it right to love nature so much? Like, I know loving nature is a good thing, you know, you're supposed to care about your environment, but I loved it so much, and it just made me so happy. I guess it's just very nostalgic for me, maybe that's why I love it so much. And so one day I decided, you know, like, I should really try and look into this now as a new Christian. I should try and look into this, and I should try and figure out why it is I'm so connected to nature.
There's no better way than starting from Genesis, the creation.
So that's exactly what I did. If you want to look it up in your Bible, go ahead. It's Genesis 1, verses 1 to 3. Shut your eyes for a second. Seriously, shut your eyes. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. So I found out that Moses wrote the first 5 books of the Bible. He got this information in a revelation that was given to him by God. And then I had this revelation, this boom moment. I basically felt like That's So Raven, except I had a realisation of the past and not of the future.
Yep, that's me.
Here we go. So, keyword here, hovering. So God is in heaven, big guy up there. He's like, okay, I'm going to create the universe. And then he's thinking, okay, I'm going to send my spirit down before anything has happened, before the earth was a form, before anything. He sends his spirit down. So he's like, pew, pew, pew. His spirit's just on the nothingness, hovering. Then day 1 happens, day 2 happens, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. So he creates the entire universe with his spirit still hovering there. He created everything. First thing, God could have chose to have kept his spirit with him while he was creating everything, but he didn't do that. He sent it down. sent it down. Just think about that for a second. Ask yourself why. God's Spirit lives within us, within each of us, which is why you probably hear Christians saying,
oh, the body is a temple.
And things like that, because the Spirit, His Spirit lives within you. Okay, so here's another question for you to think about. Why did God have His Spirit right at the beginning? Why didn't He just put it in us on the 6th day and keep it with Him up there in the heavens? Think about it. Okay, and this is where the revelation started.
Lincoln's gonna get on my ride.
God's Spirit was there from the beginning. I've said that already, but I'm reiterating it. It was there from the beginning. The beginning. So that means that the Spirit got to see everything being made. The Spirit got to see the first formation of the stars, the first crash of the wave on the shore, the first pebble, the first, that was a stupid one, the first sprout of a tree, the first bird catch its worm, the first fish in the sea, the first everything, the first everything. And then God put His Spirit inside each of us.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
God put His Spirit inside each of us. And so, in a way, when we see nature and when we stay up to watch the first sunrise of the year or the first sunset, when we experience those things and we feel happy and nostalgic, it's because it's our souls meeting again at those important moments of history. So it's kind of as if when a mother sees her child take its first steps, you know, it's the same kind of warm feeling our souls feel because our spirit saw the birth of all of those things. Voila! I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you thought it was average and above. I will see you next week for another video. You thought I was gone, but I'm back. One last thing. I will be participating in the Mean Bean Challenge for 5 days, starting from Monday, and this basically means that I'll be eating rice, beans and porridge and drinking only water for 5 whole days. If you'd like to know more about this, then click the link below in the bio. Also, please donate. That is also in the link below in my bio. So that is it for now. See you next week.
Not today, say it and I'm immune to your temptation. Not today, say it.